Did you know this is written in the Bible? Have you ever heard someone say, "There's a time for everything," or, "Those who sow in tears will reap with joy"? Many people think these phrases are just popular sayings, but the truth is they come directly from the Bible, a book full of wisdom that teaches us to live better. On the other hand, phrases like, "God helps those who wake up early," or, "Tell me who your friends are, and I'll tell you who you are," seem biblical, but they are not. This shows how much we need to deepen our knowledge of God's Word. As written in Hosea chapter 4 verse 6, "My people are being destroyed because they do not know me." Today, I want to share with you 5 teachings from the book of Ecclesiastes, written by Solomon, the wisest man who ever lived. Each one brings a practical lesson that can transform how we live and see life. First teaching. Everything is vanity. Ecclesiastes chapter 1 verse 2, "Vanity of vanities. Says the preacher, all is vanity." Solomon begins the book of Ecclesiastes with a powerful and, at first glance, unsettling reflection. Everything is vanity. How can life, with all its achievements and moments, be called vanity? Solomon isn't saying that life has no value, but that everything we pursue on earth, money, fame, pleasure, power, is temporary and empty if God is not at the center of our lives. How many times have you placed your happiness in something material? Perhaps in a new car, the latest smartphone, or a career goal. Yet, once you achieved what seemed so important, the joy lasted only briefly before being replaced by the pursuit of something greater. This is the vanity Solomon speaks of, the illusion that something external can fill our internal void. But this realization can be liberating. When we understand that everything is vanity, we allow ourselves to live with more lightness. Failures and hardships are temporary, so why give them so much power? This is one of the most important lessons of Ecclesiastes. Second teaching. There's a time for everything. Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 1. To everything, there is a season, and a time for every purpose under heaven. This phrase, perhaps one of the most well-known in the Bible, encapsulates a profound truth about life. It reminds us that every moment has a purpose and that life is made of cycles. Moments to plant and moments to harvest. Moments to laugh and moments to cry. Moments to begin and moments to end. How many times have you felt frustrated because something you wanted so badly hasn't happened yet? Perhaps a dream that seems distant or a prayer that seems unanswered. In these moments, Solomon's lesson becomes vital. God has a perfect time for everything. While anxiety may push us to rush the process, trusting God's timing teaches us to rest and live the present with gratitude. Every phase of life has a purpose, even the most difficult ones. These teach us valuable lessons, shape our character, and prepare us for what's to come. Third teaching. Wisdom is better than strength. Ecclesiastes chapter 9 verse 16. Wisdom is better than strength. Nevertheless, the poor man's wisdom is despised, and his words are not heard. Solomon teaches us that wisdom is an invaluable treasure, superior even to physical strength or power. While strength can solve immediate problems, wisdom guides us to lasting solutions. In this world, wisdom is not always valued, especially when it comes from someone without status or influence. How many times have you offered good advice only to see it ignored, resulting in avoidable mistakes? Although it can be frustrating, Solomon encourages us to keep cultivating wisdom, regardless of recognition from others. The greatest reward of wisdom isn't applause but the inner transformation it brings to our lives. Fourth teaching. Value the simple moments. Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 13. Also that every man should eat and drink and enjoy the good of all his labor. It is the gift of God. We live in a world that values having above all else. However, Solomon reminds us of the importance of simply being. He invites us to find joy in life's simple things. A quiet meal, a heartfelt conversation, or the satisfaction of completing a task well done. When was the last time you truly enjoyed a moment without distractions? Often, we are so focused on chasing future goals that we forget to be thankful for what we already have. Solomon teaches us that happiness isn't found at the destination but along the journey. Each day is full of blessings, we just need to stop and notice them. Fifth teaching. Fear God and obey His commandments. Ecclesiastes chapter 12 verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. The greatest purpose of life is to fear God and obey his commandments. To fear God doesn't mean being afraid but showing deep respect, love, and obedience. It's recognizing that God is the Creator and that everything we are and have comes from him. When we put God at the center of our lives, we find a purpose that transcends ourselves. Obeying God isn't a burden, it's a privilege. Even when we don't understand what's happening, trusting God gives us peace, knowing he is in control. In the end, Solomon teaches us that nothing in this world can replace God's presence in our lives. These were the 5 lessons of wisdom from Ecclesiastes. Each one challenges us to live with more purpose, gratitude, and dependence on God. If you've listened this far, write in the comments, wisdom. Together, let's keep growing and learning. God is with you, and we here at Minute Reflection are too. See you in our next video.